Yeah, why is
food? Specialists make this kind of food from plastic or wax.
Those are incredible.
I love those.
フェイクのさ、ご飯のディスプレイしてるやつってないのみんなの。
You can park and lock your umbrella.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a
えないの
No.
In 2015, Godzilla was granted citizenship in Tokyo's Shinjuku Ward.
Oh, here's a question. Is Godzilla a hero or a villain?
今日は日本にしか存在しない29のことについての動画を見てみるよ。
Let's find out!
こんにちは、全人類と友達になるところを皆さんです。そしてバイオンです。
花です。
そうです。
今日のテーマは日本にしか存在しない29のことについて。YouTube にね、ブライトサイドさんっていう、YouTube チャンネルがあって、でそれは海外のねチャンネルなんだけど、その中で、日本にしか存在しない29のものという特集した動画があって、これがね1428万回再生されてて、4年前の動画にはなるんだけど、これをね見てね、日本にしかこれないんだって思った外国人の方たくさんいると思うんで、今日はこれ我々がね実際この動画見てみて確かにそうだなと思うのか、これはちょっと間違ってるんじゃないって思うのか、そういうねコメントをしていけたらなと思っております。
Yeah, as Japan experts.
Expert.
Yes, I'm an expat, yes, exactly.
Expat.
Expatriate from America.
それでは行ってみましょう。
Japan is known as the land of the rising sun.
Whoa!
As the land of singing toilets.
Oh my god, that's
I would
scary.
be freaked out if I had to pee in that.
So many things that make it a whole other world. Get ready to explore. 1. Square watermelons.
You're a square.
Invented back in the 70s
You're a
by a
square.
graphic designer to fit compactly in the fridge.
Minecraft.
You're right, they do come like that.
Containers to get the shape. Since they're pretty expensive,
見たことないけど
don't
な。
buy them as food,
見たことないね。
but rather as a decorative item.
Is that
Have you
no.
ever seen this before? Aru? You actually have.
日本で
Real life.
Real life?
Really?
Where?
8000円。
Oh!
僕見たことないわ。
初めて見た時、お、本当にあるんだと思った。写真撮ってないんだけど。
They make it seem like it's like ubiquitous though. Don't you think?
Right.
It's like, oh,
なんか多分さ、海外の人めっちゃ日本にあると思ってるよね、これ。
yeah, right. They're
Yeah.
going, oh, that's all they have.
珍しい。本当に珍しい。
本当に見たことない。
2. Ramen noodles bath. The Unisys Spa Resort offers its guests the pretty unique experience of splashing around in a vat of pork soup and ramen noodles.
Oh my
This may
god.
sound crazy to many people.
Is it good for your skin? Question mark?
Such a bath is good for the skin because
Oh.
the broth made of pork is rich in collagen.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. That's pure bro science. That can't be true. Is it true? No way.
いや、初めて聞いた。
Yeah, right?
I'd be so tempted to slurp the noodles.
It's a pork soup, right? So there's a
Yeah.
soup, then there are porks.
You're
We're
the
pigs.
多分これで取り上げてるってことはあるんだろうから、もし知ってる方いたらね、コメント欄で教えてください。
行ったことある方いましたら教えてください、感想。
3. Bizarre flavors of Kit Kat.
あ
Chili
あ。
pepper, wasabi, sweet potato,
Oh,
brown corn, soybean, salt watermelon, mango, green tea, and that's only a short list of the Kit Kat flavors you can try.
Yes.
And they are
Which
delicious.
one would you try? Let me know down in the comments.
Yeah, why is
food? Specialists make this kind of food from plastic
Oh,
or
yeah.
wax.
Those are
As
incredible.
delicious as
I love those.
Those are
Many
expensive,
restaurants use fake food to display their popular dishes in the windows and attract hungry clients. Usually, these replicas cost much more than the dishes they imitate.
Of course. I mean, 当たり前じゃん。
フェイクのさ、ご飯のディスプレイしてるやつってないのみんなの。
We have it, but it doesn't look like real that I can eat it.
ああ、だって麺とかここで止まってるもんね。
Yeah,
Yeah, there's also ones that are automatic. It goes like this.
Yeah. I feel like Chinese restaurants in North America have that, or do they?
Yeah, they do.
I feel like sometimes they do.
They do. They do.
5. Rabbit Island.
Oh!
A number of rabbits to Okoneshima Island to do some tests. However,
There it
later
is.
on, the animals were free
家からめっ
and
ちゃ近い。
started to multiply.
No way!
The island is full of them. attracts a lot of tourists.
Like Hiroshima?
そう。
言ってくださいよ。
Pura machines.
どうだった
デート
Taking photos in a booth is nothing new, but Japan added
Oh.
its
Oh my
own
God,
exciting twist to this
Purikura.
experience. Their photo booths called Purakura.
Purakura.
Photos right on
Purakura.
the screen, adding different
Hopefully
backgrounds,
it's now.
funny stickers, and writings.
How?
So you can send the pictures to your cell phone, or perhaps your toilet if
Whoa.
you have Wi-Fi in there. You might never have to leave.
Oh my
That's a
god.
joke.
どういうこと
That's just a joke. It's just a joke.
Oh, is
トイ
that-
レがもうエヴァンスすぎて
筋肉的
Wi-Fi もつながれるよ
Ah, no.
Yeah.
そう。
That's a
Oh,
joke.
I see. Hilarious.
Ha
Nice,
ha ha ha. LOL.
日本人まだジョークについていけない。
That's not the main point of Purikura though. Main thing that Purikura does is like it changes your whole face into a
Correct.
very
If I want to
animated.
lose my chin and get my eyes 3 times as big, then that would
Right.
ruin
Yeah,
it.
but we're getting a key
そう
detail.
まだ分かってないよね。目が大きくなるという。
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. No,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
reason is because, you know, generally Asians have smaller eyes than the average Westerner, right? But then you have put a Westerner in there, all of my Western friends with big eyes, it just becomes like half of their face like this, like real
Yeah.
anime girls. And so
Yeah.
they hate it. They don't like taking Purikura because it just makes their eyes
7. People pushers.
people
Some
pushers.
train stations get really overcrowded during rush hour.
That's my everyday.
Station staff and part-time workers have to perform the routine procedure of pushing people inside trains to
Ouch,
finish
ouch.
as
7 a.m.
possible before the doors close.
東京ね。
7 a.m. Yes.
Umbrella parking.
Must be
They're in
nice
Kyoto
guys.
too.
Before going inside a building, you can park and lock your umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Ah.
You can be
So
sure
no one
will
steals
take
it.
And you won't make a puddle on the floor if your umbrella is wet.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Many
Meiwaku.
government buildings, offices, and hotels have this sort of umbrella rack.
That's true.
9.
えないの
No.
R はだけど使わないかな
Still get stolen, right?
Yeah, right.
違う違う、あれは傘さして、カチャってやって鍵閉めて鍵持っていけるの。
鍵ない靴だけ
That's like it.
You just put it in there and hopefully no one takes it.
Yeah,
Someone's
あ
gonna
あ
take it.
ただの傘立てってことね。
Yeah, then again, in like with a society that uses a lot of cars, we just use our car as an umbrella. Because like the time that we spend in the rain is not as much. Like we
You just
go through
run,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, you run.
Run the door.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
just run.
まあ
Yeah.
Yes, yes. You have a hood. See, look at this.
Yeah,
This
you
is just as good. Boom. Or use your
Or you
hands.
just do this.
Yeah, do that. Like, oh, I hate the rain. And
そうよね。なんか欧米の人って傘ささないよね、あんまり。
No,
Not really.
not really. Unless it's like the cool Japanese one with the sword hills. Oh yeah, I like this.
I mean, I think a lot of people just do like the Bob Dylan aesthetic, where it's like they're kind of cold and they like put up a hood kind of thing, and they just
Yeah.
deal with the rain.
Exactly.
Just look at Bob Dylan cold, and then that's basically what we do.
Everyone wants to be
Yeah.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
でもまあ日本がもう一ついいのはそれだけじゃなくて傘ドライするものあるじゃん
乾かすやつね。
乾かすやつ
うん
それもめっちゃいいんじゃないと
Oh. Or they have like the little sleeves you could put on your umbrellas. Yeah, we don't have that, do we?
We don't have
No.
umbrella sleeves
まあ
now.
海外とかわからないですけどマレーシアだったらそのまま持っていく
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like who cares?
Who cares
There's no concept of meiwaku to other people. It's just,
日
Yeah.
本だったらみんななんかちゃんとかわしてから入るんでしょ
yeah.
The
Exactly.
person who has the mop now has to work overtime because he's just sweeping up all the rain.
As if
from
they
the
are
windows.
working on that.
Or the idea is like it's their job. We may as well give them something to do.
yeah.
Yes,
Right?
which is a very toxic mindset. Please
Yeah.
don't do that, even though you do all the
I
time.
don't do that.
9. Millions of vending machines.
Millions?
Oh, yes.
More than 5 million of them.
ある
Mostly
Yeah.
because they save time for people who work late hours, which is a pretty common thing here.
True.
These vending machines aren't just for snacks. and
Yodobashi? I saw
You can
Yodobashi.
buy basically anything, from
Oh.
live lobsters to underwear in these machines.
ライフロブスター
Okay, that's shock value,
Tokyo's biggest
okay?
resident. In 2015,
Godzilla.
Godzilla was granted citizenship in Tokyo's Shinjuku ward.
Oh my
He
god.
presented a special certificate stating his new residency and also made him a job offer. Godzilla became the tourism ambassador. Later, they
was
even
that?
installed a Godzilla head 171 feet above the ground at Toho.
That's so
The
cool.
movie studio that
God.
made the original movie back in 1954.
Nice.
Oh, here's a question: is Godzilla a hero or a villain?
ゴジラにそういう考え方ない。
Oh.
台風って正義ですか悪ですかって言われても、どっちでもないってなるくない
My point is like there's a tonal shift. You know what I mean? There's a tonal shift from like when he first appeared in 1950 whatever. He was clearly like the antagonist, destroyed stuff like a typhoon.
なるほどね。
And then in the later movies, he appears to fight the the other monster, like Mothra or what's the other guy? The guy with 3 heads.
はいキングギドラね
Yeah. Maybe he may not be intentionally helping people, but he is kind of in a way helping them. You know, don't you think?
なんかね映画によるからね全然違うのよ毎回
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he has Japanese citizenship, then isn't he a good guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
They wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't give Hurricane Sandy citizenship.
Yeah. Did you give citizenship to a hurricane? No. He lives in Shinjuku.
Yeah, he's one of us.
Yeah, he's a tourist attraction.
あんな住んでたら大変よ
11. Train delays make headlines. Punctuality
They do.
and train stations do everything possible to avoid a delay. If a train is 5 minutes late, the railway company might have to issue a delay certificate for railway workers and passengers
Oh, yeah.
who
Yeah.
missed an important appointment.
For those
And
jobs who
if
need
the
it.
delay is longer than an hour, then the railway company might give an official apology in newspapers.
Yeah.
12. Silent karaoke. This is a special
Wait, what?
microphone with a cone that you place over your mouth.
それは
It muffles most of the sounds when you sing. It was designed for people who don't want to wake up their neighbors and those who feel shy about belting their favorite tunes in public.
Is that
You have it?
初めて聞いた
It's the same color as your shirt.
You must have it then.
Yeah.
Number 13. Polite slurping. Well, in
Polite
many countries, slurping is considered rude. In Japan, it's a way to show your appreciation of the dish.
ま
If
あ
you don't slurp when you eat noodles, then the chef will think that you don't enjoy the food or that it's cold. Ah, good noodles. 15.
Okay, but don't talk about slurping noodles while showing pasta though.
Yeah.
Ah, good catch. Good catch.
すごいちゃんと分かってるねそう日本人はパスタはやりませんよねすするのはまあラーメンとかだけどね
Yeah. So the louder you slurp, the more respect you're giving to the chef. Is that how it is?
Is there like a contest between like the other like patrons, like who's slurping the loudest?
That's what I do.
It's like if I was in there, I'd be like, I want to give the most respect.
Yes.
I want to slurp as loud as I can.
Yes.
And
Right.
outdo all these other people.
Yes. I'm so thankful for these noodles. I will just like make a ruckus in the whole.
I'll stand up and do it. I'll
Yeah.
stand on the
ここ
table.
にマイクつけて
There you go. Yeah.
これめっ
Attention, everyone, please.
美味しく食べてくれてる
And everyone cheers.
音が出ちゃうくらい夢中で食べるっていうのはあるかもしれない、うまいみたいなのはあるかもしれないけどなんかそれを聞いた
15. Face napkins. When you eat a burger,
I heard about this.
it's never pretty because your mouth gets covered in ketchup or mustard.
Ketchup.
One they found a solution to this by serving burgers together with special napkins. They cover the faces of guests who feel a bit embarrassed about looking messy while eating.
Oh, really?
I heard about
15.
this.
Water-saving sinks. They're located right over the toilet tanks. The idea is simple. First, you wash your hands over the sink, then the sink water goes straight into the toilet tank, and finally, you flush the toilet when you've done your business. So
Wait,
you
really?
save water by using it twice. Aren't you glad they don't do it the other way?
Yes, I am. So about those napkins, I mean, I'm sure Paul, you know too. So like the ones that cover your face, that because you know nobody wants to look messy, and all the burger and the ketchup and the mayo is like dripping from your face. Apparently, at this establishment, I'm not sure what restaurant it is. After they implemented those napkins, business shot up with female patrons about 70%.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
because they could cover their face and they could just enjoy the burger without. Because you know, a lot of girls like they eat like this. Yeah, right? They don't want to look like this. 美味しく食べれる
Yeah.
They don't want to look like that, right?
You
So-
don't need to order a salad on your first date anymore.
Correct. You can just cover your whole face with your napkin.
Yeah.
全然知らなかったでもそれ
Number 16. Strange mayo.
Huh?
No, Japanese mayo doesn't have any special recipe or ingredient.
Strange.
But they don't eat it with salads, meat, or sandwiches. In Japan, people usually use it as a topping for ice cream or
What?
pancakes. A chocolate sundae with mayo. Nothing better.
Is that?
17.
No.
No.
No,
Can't.
no.
In Japanese culture, dozing off at the workplace or inamuri is considered a sign of being a hard-working person
What
who's
did they say,
very
inamuri?
committed to their job. That's why inamuri is so common, and no one thinks it's a bad
居眠り
Some people even fake it.
I don't feel like it's as common as this video would make it seem to be. Unless you do Zangyo and they know you're doing Zangyo every day, then that doesn't apply, right?
いやまあでも海外に比べたら日本のその居眠りしてる時の許される率はだいぶ高いと思ってて、残業してて居眠りしてたら残業してて毎日仕事頑張ってるからこれ仕方ないな寝かせてあげようみたいな空気になる、でもこれ海外でやったらどうなる？
Dude's sleeping on the job. He's slacking.
What a lazy guy.
Yeah.
Just send him home.
仕事中にこうやって寝てる人いたらまあちょっといろいろ大変なんやろうな寝かしといてあげようってみんな言ったりするかな。
もし、あの人は仕事あんまりできなくて、そしたらどう思う？
仕事をできるかどうかじゃないの。仕事を頑張ってる姿勢を見せてるかどうかが大切。
頑張ってできなくても大丈夫？
まあ大丈夫じゃないけど、でも毎日3時間残業して4時間残業してたら、あいつも頑張ってるからなっていう風になる。あれ
I see.
Nah.
I see.
So if you wanna sleep on the job, you have to do overtime.
まあでもそういうことよね。
If you sleep and then leave right at when your contract time ends, it's kind of like, come on.
それはもちろんもちろん。
18. World's shortest escalator. You can find it in the basement of Moore's department store in the city of Kawasaki.
あるな。
The
One in
escalator
Tennoji.
has only 5 steps and is only 33 inches
あ
tall.
るな、ある。
Well, that's one small step for a man. Okay. 19. Canned food restaurant. Eating canned food may not sound
Wait,
like
what?
a delicious treat for you,
Canned.
but there's a whole chain of restaurants all over the country where they serve only canned food. They're pretty popular since clients can choose from 300 varieties of food from all across the world.
Not all Campbell's though.
缶のお店は結構あるかも、いろんなところに。安い代わりにカンカンを自分で開けて食べましょうみたいな。で、お酒飲めるみたいな場所。
At an izakaya, like just have like sabakan there, and then you just do that. And...
まあ居酒屋っていうかもう缶バーみたいなの。
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's because like things in cans inside of Japan are generally pretty decent. Like sabakan is pretty good.
めっちゃ美味しい。
Yeah, it's really really good. But then I wouldn't trust a lot of canned food inside of the States. I mean, we have good soups, like we have good chicken noodle soups, but then I wouldn't go to like a canned food bar. Like it just doesn't have not very mediocre take it from me.
Yeah.
20. Doll Village.
What?
The village of Nagoro used to have a
Ah,
population.
have you been?
But
Yeah, I've
most
been
of the
there.
Korean
What?
residents
Kagawa.
live there now.
Oh, of course.
Fukushima.
Made over 300 life-size dolls, most of which look like former residents, and they're located in various states of action. For example, there's a whole classroom of them in the village school that was
Kawaii.
Oh my
closed a while
God.
ago.
It's actually scary as hell, though.
Oh, okay. Well, kawaii.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, it's like cool, though. Because, like, I was with my friends, we were driving around, and we, like, happened to pass through it just by accident. And we're like, what are these, like, scarecrow-looking things? At the beginning of the village road, there's, like, 2 of them. It's, like, kind of sketchy. What is this? And you get further and further deep into it.
Yeah.
And, like, there's more and more, and they're, like, doing different things, like farming. And, like, at the store and stuff like that. It's like, oh my god, this is actually really... Yeah.
You know how
If
like
you didn't know the background, you'd be scared.
Exactly. It's like, what is this? And then we found a flyer later. It's like, oh, this is like...
you know how like Tesla has that human detection system where like you can tell like if there's like a pedestrian coming, right? And there's like joke videos where like, oh my god, there's something coming. And they're like driving through a graveyard. I wonder if somebody needs to get a Tesla and drive through there
Yeah.
and then turn on the human detection system. Yeah, there's like a bunch of like humans coming on the GPS. They're like, there's no humans out here, guys.
Number 21. No fours.
What?
It's common for Japanese
Oh.
culture to avoid them because it's
Oh.
considered to be very unlucky. That's why some
Right.
buildings don't have a 4th floor.
That's true.
Hospitals.
Some have a set
Especially.
of cutlery for 4, and the number of guests to some event can't be 4.
But there's wait. But when you play video games, you need 4 friends. And you guys made the Nintendo 64 and the PS.
64.
Yeah, you made Rokugan
Oh,
and
yeah.
you made PlayStation, but then you made it only available for 4 players. So even Switch, there's like 4 controls. You're supposed to play with 4 people. Smash Bros. Is 4 people. Well, there's also like 6 people. You can do 16.
この4の文化って日本そんなに強くないじゃない？
昔は強かった
あ、そう。
けど最近はあんまり強くないからまあ昔のホテルとか建物の4階とかなかったりとか、特にホテルは 101、102、103、105
あ
とかはあるけど、最近は普通に104とかあるかな。で、あと、64するときは、お母さんも絶対いるから、やっぱり5人なんじゃない大体。
Okay. Well, that theory is
22. Blue traffic line. They use a blue color instead of
青信号ね。
lines.
だから
The
青い
reason
と呼んで
that
る
hides in their language. Historically, there was only one
So,
word
so.
for both colors.
Right.
When traffic lights first appeared in the country, they were as green as anywhere else.
Oh,
But that
green
green
color.
color was still
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
blue.
green means
To
go.
make things right,
But
the
apparently
government
to you,
decided
blue
to
means
use
go.
the bluest shade of green possible. Okay?
Okay.
Cleaning classes. Japanese kids learn how to
Oh,
clean
okay.
their schools because it's a part of their education. They love their classrooms
I like that
and
kid's
hallways, do dusting, and even clean the bathrooms. Teachers
I would
believe
not
it's a
smile
great way
when I do
to
that.
raise responsible citizens. 24. Foot bath train.
Yum.
Oh, yeah.
Most comfortable
Kyushu.
sightseeing experience.
あるある。
This train has
Isn't there one in
foot baths
Ashiyama?
built of aromatic cypress wood.
Oh, no. That's up at the
Spring
station.
water that
I
can
wanna
soothe
go
the
there.
pain in
Haven't
your
been yet.
joints. So you can soak your feet and enjoy beautiful views at the same time.
足湯がついてる電車はいろんなとこでやってるみたいだけど、動画に出てた足湯付きの、これ電車じゃなくて新幹線。
What?
うん。トレイユ翼。JR 山形駅で運行してて、でももうね、運行は終えてるんだって。
Oh.
25. Futuristic toilets. Toilets in Japan are very high tech. To use one, a person should know what all those buttons are for. There's a variety of functions, including heating the seat, spraying water to clean the user up, and even playing music. All they're missing is a refrigerator. Wow, who'd ever want to leave their toilet?
Not me.
26.
Yeah.
Crazy ice cream flavors. The Japanese love weird food combos.
Yeah, you do.
Flavored with horse meat, cactus, charcoal, squid ink, garlic, or chicken wings won't be a problem here.
What?
Is that?
I like the transition with the samurai sword slice.
With the light bulb? The light bulb.
Yeah, the
samurai
light
sword
was
slice.
slice.
There it is.
ポールがまともにちゃんとそうよね。まあ、
All in one?
I don't think it's all in one.
No.
Since Japan is a densely populated country,
Oh, should
they
be
don't
able to
like
name.
to waste space. That's why their parking lots have a smart system. They're designed like multi-level garages. 28.
That's true.
Robot-run hotel. In a
Oh,
hotel,
is it in the hotel? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
part of its staff.
Where's the
It's called
dinosaurs?
the henna, which translates as strange. The human-like androids meet the guests, clean the rooms, carry luggage, make coffee, and even smile. Staff will work there too to recharge the robots and supervise how they perform their duties. 29.
There's dinosaurs there now.
Cafe
though.
companion. Sitting alone in a cafe and enjoying your coffee and food
Sad
is
white
common
man.
for most people around the world.
Nice Shutterstock
But in
image,
the land
dude.
of the rising sun, you'll get a huge plush moomin to sit next to you in one of the cafes.
Oh, it's Mushi
You
Cafe.
don't have to eat alone.
That was a very nicely edited video. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah.
全部正しい情報を書くっていうのはまあ難しいけど、まあでも合ってるものもたくさんあったし、これだけ載せるっていうのはね、めちゃくちゃ調べてくれたんだろうから、まあまずはそこに感謝を示しつつ、まあ違うとこもあったよねと。まあ
Oh, yeah.
はい、ということで今日は日本にしかない29のことについて動画を見てみました。どうだった？
Most things are indeed only in Japan, and I think it's a very good video for people who are thinking about either visiting or coming to Japan for study or work, and know some information about Japan beforehand coming here. It's a very 参考になる動画.
Well,
Yes.
at the very least, it should like stimulate the curiosity, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think you should maybe watch this video as like a jumping off point. Like, oh, you know, Japan has these kind of wacky things. I'll look into it a bit more myself, and then decide for yourself whether it's true or not. Yeah. So I think the doll village thing in Fukushima. I think a lot of people when they come to Japan, they want to go. They want to hit the big three, as it were. Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto / Hiroshima / whatever. Whatever. Those big three kind of thing, right? But I think because of that, because the big three take so much attention, they don't go to the Inaka very often. And there's lots to be seen in the countryside, right? Including places like this scary doll village.
Yeah.
But I think, in Canada at least, that definitely doesn't exist, right? So I think and I'm happy that this person, whoever put this video together, decided to introduce something from the countryside that most people probably wouldn't even think about going to see.
Right. It's very interesting to know that, like, all of us, we've lived in Japan for a while, and the more we live here, the more it just seems like a normal video to watch. That's why we can't really, like, remember anything that sticks out, because it's so regular, so I'm kind of worried about that.
他に皆さんが思う日本にしかないことがあれば、コメント欄まで書いていただければと思います。
Please do it, because we read it, especially Anna.
他に話してほしいトピックがあればそちらもコメント欄までよろしくお願いいたします。それでは次の動画でまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。チャンネル登録
お願い
します。